This is News 4 San Antonio Today, the only local news station with nonstop news.
It's what we do. Good morning. Nonstop news starts right now. We are the only TV station in town commercial free until the top of the hour.
We have you covered this morning. You just heard from Siobhan, who's in for Jeannette. She'll give us another look at weather in just a few minutes.
Going to start off with Joy. I see flashing lights. I see it's an accident. Obviously, it's not. What do we see here? What are we seeing?
Yeah, so we've got one lane blocked off here. Photojournalist David Mendoza live above the scene right now in Sky 4. Throughout the morning, traffic has been fairly light, aside from a couple of smaller issues just like this one. So, David, I'll let you give us the details on it. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. So yeah, traffic has been really good, and this isn't actually blocking a lane. Looks like it's actually on the shoulder right now. Cars are just slowing down because cones are put up. TxDOT out with the disabled vehicle. This is the eastbound lanes of 410 at Ingram Road. But, this spot always gets a little slower. There are just a ton of cars right here, and any kind of little traffic error or anything, any flashing lights really are going to cause a slowdown. So that's what we're seeing over here in the eastbound lanes. Currently not tracking any major accidents at the moment. I'll still be up. I'll let you know what I come across. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. We appreciate you. As always, the other thing we're watching out for, of course, are the construction closures on the upper level of I-35 northbound from I-10 to Brooklyn. Rest of San Antonio, here's kind of an overview, but that's the latest with your on-time traffic.
New this morning, a big concert could be in Kerrville soon. It's a way to raise money for veterans and first responders, but it does need to be approved first by the Kerr County Commissioner's Court.
News 4 San Antonio's Christina De Leon joins us live with the details on who's expected to come and when that concert could be held. Good morning, Christina.
Good morning, Marissa. Good morning, everyone. Later on today, Kerr County commissioners must approve one of the uses of their parks, basically for this benefit concert. This would be for the Gary Sinise Foundation. The event would feature Gary Sinise and Lieutenant Dan Band and aims to raise money for support of veterans, first responders, and their families. Now, you may remember the actor and performer has performed in the past and shown up for first responders at local hospitals, too. He is a huge supporter of veterans. So today at the Kerr County Commissioner's Court, the foundation is asking to use Flat Rock Park on April 18th to have the benefit concert all day for the cause. And the setup would be the day before on April 17th to get things ready. And this measure in Kerr County Court is expected to be approved. Reporting live, I'm Christina De Leon. We will send it back to you.
Christina, thank you. Happening today, Mayor Gina Ortiz-Jones will host a community town hall. She'll be joined by District 9 Councilwoman Misty Spears to provide an update on what's going on at City Hall. They'll take questions and comments from the audience. It's happening from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Walker Ranch Community Center, Senior Center. And Democrat Christian Menefee won a special election for Texas's 18th congressional district, which represents parts of Houston. He'll finish out the term for late Congressman Sylvester Turner, who died in March of last year. This will narrow the Republican Party's slim majority in the lower chamber. The GOP's advantage will be cut to 218 to 214, meaning House Republicans can only afford to lose one defector for party line votes.
President Trump says he plans to close the Trump Kennedy Center in D.C. for a couple of years, starting in July, for construction to transform the venue into a world-class center for the arts. His plan is to close it July 4th, in fact, the same day the United States turns 250 years old. Pretty cool Spurs news over the weekend. So they had one heck of a weekend. So they were in Charlotte Saturday, played a game, tried to fly out because of a snowstorm, but that was delayed. Then their flight was diverted to Atlanta because of mechanical issues. In fact, they didn't land here in San Antonio until 3:30 yesterday afternoon. They had a game to play against Orlando. They got pushed back till 8 o'clock at night. So they land, get on basically some vehicles and rush over to the Frost Bank Center. Crazy, right? That's just not how the NBA travel is supposed to work. But they didn't look like they affected them at all, at least not early on. Wemby doing Wemby things. First the finger roll, then the dunk right over Wendell Carter. Spurs shot 67% for the quarter. Julian Champagnie was red hot. And then, wouldn't you know it, they blew a lead. Orlando outscored them by 17 in the sec to take a 1-point lead at half. We go to the third quarter, more Spurs. De'Aaron Fox, alley-oop to Wemby. And then I think this might be the play of the weekend. Watch Wemby. Oh my gosh. The block is just amazing. Dylan Harper was really good too, the rookie did all kinds of things. Nice pass, great three. Once again, looking like one of the top rookies in the league. 15 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Wemby had 25 points and 5 blocks. And the Spurs win 112-103.
Heck of a response by those guys, and they've proven that quite a bit this year. And that's why we have the pit in the stomach and the fire in the belly and the hole in the heart at times, because when we don't play to that standard and what they've shown they're capable of, it's maddening, and that's the forever-ending battle that we will win. But very pleased with the effort and the response and the tone set by quite a few guys, and the defense in the second half was nails.
You got fire in your belly?
I definitely do. Every day, David, every day.
How about the week? Another trip to Oklahoma City, this time for a 5th and final game with the Thunder, at least in the regular season. Love to see them in the playoff series. Then at Dallas on a back-to-back, and then the Mavs are here Saturday for an early 5 o'clock tip.
Take a look at this. The New England Patriots are now in the California Bay Area for Super Bowl 60. The team left early Sunday morning following a spirited send-off rally at Gillette Stadium. The Seattle Seahawks also arrived Sunday. They face off in the highly anticipated rematch of Super Bowl 49. Super Bowl 60 will be played this Sunday at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California, and you can catch it right here on News 4. Kickoff is at 5:30 p.m. And in honor of the Super Bowl this weekend, we're running a special contest for you to enter. It's called the Big Game Trivia, sponsored by Raul B. Rodriguez Law. All you have to do is scan the QR code and answer a question about sports. Get it right, you get a chance to win the $5,000 national prize. The contest runs through February 6th.
Food insecurity is a reality year-round here in San Antonio. That's why News 4 San Antonio and our friends over at Fox San Antonio are doing something about that. We've teamed up with the San Antonio Food Bank and the local NFL alum chapter to tackle hunger as part of our, as you can see here, Super Bowl of Caring.
With the NFL alumni, has been around since 1967 and in different cities, and we focus on caring for kids. And caring for kids can take many shapes, many forms, many facets, and many organizations.
All right, so how do you do it? Scan the QR code you see right there to give. The food bank can stretch every penny you donate. For example, $1 equals 7 meals or 10 pounds of food. And on February 3rd, so that's tomorrow, News 4 will be hosting a live phone bank to help us reach our goal of $60,000.
Now your certified most accurate 4-zone weather with meteorologist Siobhan Anders.
Good morning, everyone. Well, the sun is coming up. It is turning out to be a beautiful Monday morning. That's a picture postcard right there. Just a few clouds in the skies, but the clouds are going to be increasing as we go through the afternoon. So if you're getting ready to head out the door, get in the car, head to work, get to kids' school, you're going to need some jackets and coats this morning. It is a little bit on the cold side. We are looking at, of course, clouds rolling in from west to east, and they'll be increasing throughout the day. Currently outside, we have 28 degrees in Kerrville, so it's cold. 35 in San Antonio, some mid-30s off to the east, and we are seeing a few 40s down to the southwest. We are looking at right now wind chill. Feels like 30 outside, so one reason why you need to bundle up a little bit. It feels like, of course, 22 in Hondo, and it's cold. That's all, but it's going to warm up quickly. We are going to see a very breezy day today. So this afternoon, the clouds roll in, the winds start picking up, gusting at 20, 25 miles an hour throughout the afternoon. And then going into this evening, they die down a little bit. But then as we get to tomorrow morning, they start gusting again at 30-mile-an-hour winds. So we are going to be watching a breezy 24 hours, and then it starts dying down as we get to the middle of the week. So here it is, our high temperatures ahead. Today, mid-60s. Tomorrow, warmer, 73 degrees. We have a weak cold front. It's going to kind of come through the area tomorrow, and it's going to drop us back down again. Mid-60s Wednesday, Thursday. Then we warm right back up again. We are going to see sunshine and mid-70s. Super Bowl Sunday is going to be a beautiful day. If you have plans for getting outdoors, this weekend coming up is the one to do it on, because it's going to be absolutely picture perfect. 65 is what we're expecting today, 70 in the eastern zone, and 63 up in the hill country. Out towards our western zone tonight, we're getting down to 40 45 degrees. So as you can see, temperatures are going to be at least 10 to 15 degrees warmer than they were this morning. So overnight tonight in San Antonio, 55 degrees with about 58 in the eastern zone, about 45 out west. So we are going to see a gradual warm up, and then of course we'll see a change coming as we see a frontal boundary come through tomorrow. So what we are going to see is though a slight chance, 10-20% chance of us maybe seeing a raindrop or two tomorrow when those clouds and the frontal boundary comes through. But for the most part, not expecting any major rain. So it looks like we are going to see more winter. Looks like Punxsutawney Phil saw his shadow this morning. So it looks like they're saying 6 weeks more of winter. This forecast does not look like a winter for us, but we will take it. Spring-like weather is expected for the week. So hopefully you enjoy your Monday and the rest of the work. Make some plans to be outdoors. Maybe a Super Bowl party outside in the backyard for Sunday.
All right, let's check in again on those roads this morning. So far, traffic has been fairly light. It's a nice, easy Monday morning for us here. We do, of course, have the construction downtown, upper level of I-35, northbound from I-10 to Brooklyn. Other than that, though, a couple of little problems here and there throughout the morning. Photojournalist David Mendoza has been keeping us up to date on all of that. He joins us again live from Sky 4.
Hello and good morning. Yeah, pretty easy day. No real problems on the roadways. A little slow here and there, but again, no big problems. Right now, I am over 410 and Harry Wurzbach looking at the smooth traffic, not tracking any major accidents at the moment. Drive safe. Have a great day. I'll leave you with that. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. You have a great day as well. And oh, there he is. I knew we would get a beautiful shot of that sunrise. It is stunning out there. Another view from TransGuide as well. So that's going to be greeting you on the road this morning, everybody. That's the latest with your on-time traffic.
Very cool. About 5 minutes before 7 a.m. right now with the opening ceremonies from the Olympics just days away. The excitement you can tell is brewing. NBC's Jay Gray now with more from Milan.
The host is Milano Cortina.
The celebration in northern Italy now stretching to excitement around the world as the 2026 Winter Games are set to begin.
The Milano Cortina 2026 Olympic Winter Games will bring together the best winter sport athletes in Bella Italia, a country that lives and breathes passion.
This is not the first time there have been dual host cities, but in what will be the most geographically widespread games, it is the first time there will be two Olympic cauldrons. One in Milan, home to the major indoor events, including figure skating, hockey, and speed skating. The second in Cortina, where along with a cluster of smaller cities in the Dolomite Mountains, the competitions will include alpine skiing, luge, curling, and more. In all, these Winter Games will feature 16 disciplines with more than 3,500 athletes from 93 countries competing for 195 medals.
They have been dreaming, training, eating, sleeping, towards this very important day or important time.
A time now fast approaching.
And the host cities say they are ready, mixing innovation with Italy's unique style and rich history to host the world's biggest winter party. Jay Gray, NBC News, Milan.
And Bad Bunny, who is set to headline the Super Bowl halftime show this Sunday, had a successful night at the 68th Annual Grammy Awards last night. The Latin singer took home Album of the Year with the first all-Spanish album to win the award. Other notable winners include Kendrick Lamar and SZA for Record of the Year. Olivia Dean took home Best New Artist, and Jelly Roll went 3 for 3, winning all of his nominations, including Best Contemporary Country Album.